Hi guys, Zach here with another Command & Conquer Red Alert video. In this video I'm doing a 2v2v2 match. We've got 2 human teams and 1 AI team. My next Twitch stream is going to be tonight and then I'm going to do one on Friday. I'll leave the times in the description. My Twitch name is Zach1 and what I usually do in my Twitch streams is I usually play quick match. Right, onto this game. So what we've got is we've got a human team at the top of the map. We've got a human team at the very bottom of the map, and the map's quite long and thin. And then we've got an AI team in the middle of the map. So what that means is if you want to get to the human team, you have to go through the AI team first. And I think this is just they've set it up this way to prevent any early rushes. Well, fair enough, you could. I mean, if you try and rush the AI, you're going to use up a lot of troops doing that, and it's not going to make it a lot harder to attack the other team. I mean, you could infantry rush them, but as soon as the AI team is destroyed, that'll come up in the messages, and the other team will know you're doing a rush before you get to the base. So it's quite. I decided to upload this video because I think it's actually quite a smart thing to do if you like to play like that, and just to see how it goes, because I don't think I've never played a game like this before, so it'll be interesting. So what I'm going to do be focusing on early on is focusing a lot more on economy and expanding my base downwards, and I'm just probably going to fight the AI when I get to them. I'm not in any particular rush, because if I rush them I'm going to use up a lot of troops, and that'll give the enemy an ideal opportunity to attack me, if they're any good. You can see my base here is actually a bit annoying. It's a bit cramped, let's say. So I'm just getting a load of harvesters, which will just give me some space. Yeah, I just need to expand. I'm just going to use ore silos to get past this little bit here.
Construction complete. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
That's alright, so I'm past that lump there that was a bit annoying. And I'm going to have to actually be quite... Yeah, you can see the ores there. There's a lot of cliffs in this map. So they're going to possibly make maneuverability quite hard. And yeah, you can see my teammate there. I mean, I don't know, there's not that much point in, you don't really need that many infantry to defend. I'll skip the infantry part because I know my enemy couldn't send any. And the AI doesn't usually send infantry as scouts, so that's why I haven't built any infantry to start with. Now you can see my ore I'm building another ore refinery, because you can see my ore trucks are going a long way around.
Insufficient funds.
Yeah, it's quite a long way. I probably should have sent some of them to the left,
On hold.
because that doesn't have the cliffs in the way. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stop building tanks for the momentarily. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave one of these ore trucks down here and start sending it to a new ore refinery. I'll probably take that one as well.
Construction complete. Cannot deploy here.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting.
Building. Building.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll get that ore truck getting mining from the ore below.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Vehicle
Building.
reporting.
Yeah, I saw that was a bit awkward in that moment then, but yep, look like I'm okay now, hopefully economy-wise. I'm going to send one of these ore trucks, I think, to the ore at the side as well, just to reduce travel time.
Unit ready.
And also, I'd probably want to spread them out a little bit as well, the ore truck.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Right, upsy.
Affirmative.
Yep, right, so I've just attacked the AI ore truck, and you know when, accidentally of course, and you know when you attack the AI ore truck, it sends the whole base after you, so, yeah, it's going to be a bit,
Building. Unit
yeah, and I haven't been building tanks.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Yeah, this is actually quite bad.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Waiting order.
Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building. Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Yeah, I'm getting beat by the AI here.
Building.
Because I was so focused on economy, I didn't really bother with building up.
Unit
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
I've managed to save it.
building. On hold.
Yes, sir.
Building. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Right, yeah, I'm okay now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to destroy the... Because I don't want these AI trucks mining all the ore. So what I'm going to do is I'll destroy, I think they've used the whole base now. Because they did send, they do send the whole base at you when you attack the ore trucks. So they haven't really got anything much more. And I'm just going to destroy... And once I've destroyed the ore trucks, they won't be able to build much. What I'm doing here, this is quite important, is I'm building a service depot. Because
Construction complete.
I mean, I don't want to... I need to be... There's not a great deal of ore. So I'm going to need to be quite resourceful with how I spend my ore. And it's a lot cheaper to repair tanks that are almost done than it is to buy new tanks.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
I'm just getting a Tesla coil there, just to defend against any attacks.
Building. Repairing.
And they're quite good. And I'm getting another MCV, which I can...
Unit ready. Building.
Now,
Building.
the reason I've got another MCV is because
Construction complete. Unit ready.
I think there might be airstrikes on this one, because it does make sense to build, because you can build aircraft on this type of game, because you know your enemies aren't going to attack you quickly and have to go through the AI. It might actually be sensible. And actually, I think I did have a bit of health off that one, and I did see an aircraft just flying over there, spy plane.
Building.
So I think
Ready. Unit prepared.
I'm just going to build some
Building. Training.
rocket men.
Construction complete.
It does give, I guess playing this way does give you
Unit
chance for some
ready.
alternative tactics. I think we all chose Soviets on this map, but I mean if you played Allies you could maybe look at an early Chrono Rush or something like that.
Building.
Awaiting orders.
Repair.
Acknowledged.
I mean there are a lot more ways you can play it.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir. Waiting order.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Although I do usually find Chrono tanks a bit expensive and they do require an information
Unit
centre.
ready.
But I guess with Allies as well you could also use radar jammers to
Insufficient.
prevent planes bombing your base.
Training. Unit ready.
Sir.
Anyways, you can see now my tank force is built up quite a bit.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
And I think that's the...
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yeah, that's the AI, I think, from the other side.
Affirmative.
Didn't expect them to see them, but apparently so.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
So yeah, it doesn't look like this bit they have anything. They probably weren't mining south.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yeah, I just have to be a little careful. So what I'm doing is I'm just attacking and pulling back because I'm going to mend some of those tanks that have been damaged. Because I need to get through this with losing as few tanks as possible.
Affirmative.
Yeah, you can see my ore reserves are running quite low at the moment, so yeah, I do have to be careful with how I use my money. Although, when I mean reserves, I mean the ore fields, and my ore's pretty good. I've got 5k,
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting.
but I can sort of just spend that as I please.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Just sorting out my tanks out.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Building. Repairing. Unit ready.
Reporting.
Building.
Yeah, and I've gone back to building tanks again.
Unit ready. Building.
I'm actually quite surprised I haven't seen as many aircraft
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
yet.
ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
On hold.
Acknowledged.
Unit repaired. Repairing.
I guess if they flew,
Waiting order. Affirmative.
right, I'm guessing if they flew spy planes over though, they might have realised I had rocket men,
Repaired.
because aircraft are quite expensive, especially if they're getting attacked.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Repairing. Unit repaired. Repairing.
Yep, and I'll be about ready to go.
Building. Unit repaired. Repairing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
So yeah, I think this time I'll possibly be able to destroy the AI.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yeah, the problem with I'm surprised there wasn't any test coils, but the problem with the flame ones, I think I lost the tank there, is that they, even if you destroy all the power, they still fire. Whereas Tesla coils, you can just go for the power plants, cut the power off. And the enemy actually, yeah, that's a good point actually. I didn't think about that. When you're looking at aircraft, the AI have anti-air defences, so that might be what's helping prevent
On hold.
any aircraft fights.
Able to comply. Building in progress.
Yeah, I didn't actually think of that. And you can see the aircraft coming through now. They've destroyed a
Acknowledged. At once.
construction yard.
Once. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Repairing.
So as long as my other one's defended, I think my ally is actually building aircraft as well.
Building.
Waiting
Unit
order.
repaired.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Waiting affirmative. Waiting order.
Yeah, I've got another MCV. I'm just bringing it down further down.
Building. On hold.
Yeah, you can see the AI team sold all its stuff now, so it's finished.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Unit repaired.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Yeah, we've also got the blue team there.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Quite surprised they didn't go for the MCV actually with the aircraft. I thought that's what they were going to do there.
Affirmative.
And we see one of its ore trucks.
Comrade.
So it looks like Blue's losing some of its ore.
New construction options.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
So I can see on the other side, I think Orange are just holding back. I can see red, Yellow team are attacking the red base.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Looks like they built dogs as well. I don't really know what. Yeah, dogs aren't really the best thing to build. Yeah, they should have probably held the tanks a little bit back so they could have fought me with the Tesla coil. Because Tesla coils on their own aren't very strong. It's when you combine them with tanks that's when they work best. Yes, I'm going to be able to destroy Blue here. Yeah, so he's given up. You can see that Yellow have invested in air. The thing about investing with air is when it comes to a land fight, it can be a bit more... It can be a bit tricky. What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to take this MCV right to the bottom here.
Building.
And I'm going to build a service depot there, because I don't want to be having to send my tanks right back to the top every time I need to repair something.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Construction complete.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Comrade.
Building.
Yeah, you can see I've got like about 4 tanks, which are pretty much almost destroyed.
Unit ready.
Waiting orders. Affirmative. Yeah. Affirmative.
Building. Unit
And I lost one of them there.
prepared.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. Building. Unit ready. Unit lost. Prepared. Unit lost.
Perfect. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Building.
Yeah, I've got my anti-aircraft, and you can see my teammates coming in now. So that looks, I'll probably be able to come in a sec.
Yes, sir.
Building. Building. Unit prepared.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building. Prepared.
Yeah? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, there's going to be nothing left if I don't go now, so I'm just going to go straight in. Yeah, and you can see it's pretty much over. They haven't got any tanks left, and it's just a case of destroying some buildings. They have invested heavily in aircraft, but then when it comes to a tank battle, they're at a big disadvantage.
Unit ready.
Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Of course. Yes, sir. Ready and
Yeah, I just thought I'd upload this game because it's the first one I've seen like this before. Just to show people what, yeah, I guess what playing a game like this, and people who don't like rushes may want to set up games like this.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Very well.
Mission accomplished.
And that's the end. Right, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.